The individual championship.
It was a rough day. The first 6 holes, my driver was acting up, and actually I found out yesterday that it was broken completely. The face was smashed in. So I had been playing districts with a broken driver, and but after the first 6 holes, I just was able to maintain, and I ended up shooting a 79, which that was my highest score of the season. But I ended up winning. I don't really know how, but I got lucky, I guess.
Did you win the individual title last year?
Yes, I did.
So back to back, were you feeling any pressure having won that last year?
Yes, because especially since it's my senior year. Last year I won it as a junior, and I felt like I had some responsibility to get the title again. And it was my senior year, and I really wanted to win districts again.
You know, everybody, including myself, we talk so much about Clarksville and Rossview's program, but Clarksville Academy is sitting over here. You guys, look, you've had a solid season, and this isn't a new district too. So you were playing a lot of new teams, a lot of programs you weren't accustomed to. Just kind of reflect on this season to date.
Well, going into districts and now going into regionals, we really didn't know what to expect, but we played in 3 invitationals, which is playing against teams from AAA all the way down to AAA, and we've been competing against so many different teams, and that's kind of put us. We've placed in all of them except for 1, and so it's kind of put us to where we kind of have an idea of where we stand. And so going into districts, we were like, well, if we just keep playing how we've been playing, I think we'll have a pretty good chance. And we ended up coming out and winning it, even though both of us weren't too happy with our scores. We ended up just.
But she's been solid for 2 years as well. I mean, she's got to be a nice compliment to you out there.
I love having her as my teammate. We get along perfect. And she has worked her butt off, and she shot 90-something at state last year, and she's completely turned the game around, and she's broken 80 this year 2 or 3 times, and now her game is solid right now. And so to have her and then have me, it's a lot more, it feels a lot better. You have more confidence going in because you're both playing pretty good. You're both putting as much effort in, and it's just, having her has been almost like my backbone, and it's helping support me as well as the team.
You went to state last year, right?
Yes.
Was that your first time to state?
No, I've been since freshman. I went freshman, sophomore, and junior year.
So obviously with the regions coming up, you're thinking region championship, but you're also kind of thinking shooting well enough to make it 4 for 4.
Yes. Regionals has been the one thing I haven't been able to capture the title of. Last year I tagged for 2nd and lost in the playoff to get 3rd, and the year before that I came in 3rd. And then the year before that I was in a sudden death playoff with my teammate at Rossview and ended up barely winning that one. And so regionals has been a struggle for me, and so this year I just want to win regionals. That's my goal. Like I want to come in first. I don't want to just be barely sneaking in. I want to take the whole thing, and I've been working really hard to just try to win it. But
And what's the name of the course? Where is regional?
Champions Run golf course in Rockville, Tennessee. It's right past Murfreesboro.
What's the interesting dynamic about that course for you?
We played there. We played that course in the Father Ryan Invitational, and I broke par and shot 71, and Bailey shot a 80, and so we won the tournament there. And so we kind of have some good karma in that course from recently. So we're going into that course with some, good, reassuring. And the course is short, so it's kind of like me and Bailey both can get the ball there, and it's not really that big of a struggle. But the greens are the greens are perfect. They're solid. So you just have to keep in mind when you're putting in your short game.
Well, congrats.